All right, hello everyone. This is game 2 in what I now expect to be a very amazing best of 5 series. Valkyrie versus DarkChigo. I'm sure Valkyrie is just absolutely kicking himself for losing to a diamond player as a top 50 grandmaster. But DarkChigo, hats off to him. He is a 2K diamond player, where most diamond players right now are about 1500 in the rank 1 spot. He does have 2K, so I would assume that he would be in Masters and be very high up in Masters if the system would actually promote him. Anyways, you can take a look here. Valkyrie spawning as the red Terran player. Meanwhile, we have DarkChigo as the green Protoss, and this as the green Protoss, and this is gonna be absolutely amazing. Yeah, he's rank 5 in total diamond. Out of all the diamond players in the world, he's the 5th. He's top 100. All right, so supply depot now being built over here by Valkyrie, and we'll see whether or not Valkyrie will be able to defend against DarkChigo's very, very effective macro in the previous game. His macro was spot on, and in addition to getting that Psystorm down and being able to get those force fields and absolutely bury the infantry army, that was beautiful. Valkyrie never got cloak, and DarkChigo also getting a bit lucky with this fast scouting probe. Will be able to put some pressure onto the SCV, perhaps, and delay the building. No, not going to be able to delay the building at all, as he now wanders around. We are going to get a refinery up as well. The gateway now finally coming into play, as DarkChigo did use a chrono boost in order to get up that nexus. Now, the early micro portion of the game, if Valkyrie tried to open up with Marine Marauder, but he didn't get stim, he didn't get concussive shell early enough, and that really hurt him in the end. SCV now taking a bit of damage, down to 25 hit points already. The probe just gonna run away, let those shields naturally recharge, and once they are back up and running, he can come back in and get even more damage, as the probe once again sticks its head in to take a look around, and we'll see if DarkChigo will be able to keep this probe alive. Meanwhile, back over here, double pylons now in play. We should be getting that warp gate or cybernetics core in just a moment. 50 seconds later, starting on that warp gate, and it looks like Chigo going for much more of a macro game this time around by chrono boosting the nexus once more. So this is going to be a different build, I believe, than his 1 gate into 4 gate that we saw earlier. But DarkChigo really responded well in that last game, and hats off to him. It looks like Valkyrie will be opening up with a Reaper expansion. The Reaper expansion for map control. Stalkers cannot be everywhere at once. A Zealot will be coming out, and then followed by a chrono boosted Stalker. And ooh, interesting in that it is going to be a double gate with an assimilator. So I'm not quite sure what's happening now. That Stalker is now also going to be chrono boosted out as well. So wow, Valkyrie going for a bit of cheese, now getting a bunker on the front door. So this is not what I was expecting at all. The Stalker should be able to shut it down though pretty easily. The Stalker actually has a range of 6 compared to a Reaper's range of 4.5. So if there's only a Reaper in there, the Stalker can shoot at the bunker, and the bunker cannot fire back. I don't know if he actually quite realizes this, as the SCV now quickly jumps inside the Reaper, now going after the Zealot. The Zealot taking a bit of damage. The Zealot now going to be forced to back off, as the Stalker going to get some damage here, and it is going to jump inside that bunker. DarkChigo not... Oh, he did spot that bunker, but apparently he doesn't know the ranges either. You can actually attack with the Stalker. Yeah, see, look at that. Range 5.5 versus range 6. Why aren't you attacking? Oh, Chigo, why aren't you attacking? That's a free damage right there. He can't attack back. Yeah, there's nothing in that bunker at all. It's just going to get salvaged instead. Will it get salvaged in time? Yes, it will. I think if Chigo had just continued to put that pressure down, it would have worked out much better. He needed a Marine, or Valkyrie needed a Marine inside in order to actually fight back against that Stalker and play a little bit of a chase. Oh, the Reaper accidentally revealing himself with the DA charge. 1 probe is destroyed. The Reaper now going to try to escape. Will it be able to? Oh, down to 4 hit points and able to jump back up onto the high ground. Valkyrie should be having a command center. He went for an expansion with the Reaper and then didn't follow it up with an earlier command center, instead opting to go for that bunker play And that may have been a bit of an issue, as now DarkChigo has a very, very large army already in the midfield. The probe should be able to set up a proxy pylon rather easily. And by setting up that proxy pylon, we'll be able to warp in more units. I'm just waiting for where that pylon will be placed down. It looks like the pylon will be placed down over here, as another round of cooldown should be coming in just a moment. The probe now walking up that ramp. He sees a large number of marauders. He probably knows that he cannot really engage there. The marauders are going to be able to get off a lot of damage. The marauders do have the concussive shells, and inside that bunker will have a range of 7. No immortals, more zealots now being added, as the probe simply walking by, quickly going to get destroyed. And a new round of zealots may be added just right here. Yes, another zealot now being added, and just simply waiting. The marauders now going to perhaps engage and now fight, and now the marauders are going to be engaging, both sides battling it out. Where are the force fields? No force fields just quite yet. It looks like that bunker down to 211 hit points, and a bit of a miss push there by DarkChigo, and he's going to lose these proxy pylons. Valkyrie with a much larger army, 28 SCVs compared to 20 probes. And DarkChigo, if he doesn't set up another Nexus soon, will quickly fall apart. His opponent has a stronger army now, and I believe this game is already in the hands of Valkyrie. Valkyrie should be able to easily finish this off. He has the command center already being established. He has the stronger army. He has the stronger economy. Everything is now currently going in favor of him, as long as he doesn't give it up. Command center now up and running. Orbital command will be able to call down in some more mules. We're going to have a stronger economy by Valkyrie for at least another minute or so, as he does have an economic or a harvester advantage and now a mineral patch advantage. Still no Nexus here by DarkChigo, and with Stimpack, which should now be researching. Yes, Stimpack now being researched. Things should go very well. Valkyrie does not have... Oh, he does have an engineering bay. No weapons upgrade just quite yet. He is setting up that missile turret, so he has learned his lesson from game 1. And I think it is just going to be a matter of time before Valkyrie will be able to counter DarkChigo, unless DarkChigo is able to place down some absolutely perfect Psy Storms in order to get back into this game. Once again, chrono boosting. Not quite sure what he chrono boosted there. Oh, the Twilight Council getting the zealot leg research, and also the zealots attempting to take down these destructible rocks. He needs to get this expansion up and running, as well as we are going into a starport. Marines are being, or a reactor now being added. Starport is there, and that should be swapped up in just a moment. There are a decent number of sentries, and now the Dark Templar, with the Dark Shrine about to be completed, isn't going to be enough, as that SCV simply walks up that ramp, going to get destroyed there. Down it goes, and now we need to get some force field. There's the force fields. A Zealot was destroyed, but in comes one Dark Templar. Will that Dark Templar be enough to really fend off this attack here? Down goes a Marine. Down goes an... Oh, there's a scanner sweep already. There's another round of force fields trying to split up the army. That is a good split, but he actually needs to engage. If he doesn't engage, he's actually going to lose that pylon there. And he had the perfect split. Not quite sure, as the Dark Templar now coming back in. Both sides doing a lot of damage. Another scanner sweep revealing another Dark Templar, but the Zealot also absorbing a bit of damage as more Marines once again push in. This Nexus may fall. And yes, I believe that is going to be it. The economic advantage too strong for Valkyrie, and this will be game 2 in this best of 5 series. The Nexus is now down, and with no real way to deal with this Bio Ball, no Psy Storm, another Dark Templar trying to make his way in, simply missing these units here, and now going straight into the mineral line, going after the units now. Perhaps shutting down the warp gates would be even much more powerful there. Zealots getting destroyed as they're warping in, and Valkyrie just doing a great job exchanging his army. His army is getting destroyed, and DarkChigo also losing a lot of probes now, down to 6 or 17 probes. 3 Marines on the front door, and more Dark Templars being added. And unless Valkyrie gives away this game, I do not see how this game can be lost. That Dark Templar down to 3 hit points, able to barely survive, and now backing off once again. It looks as though Medevac is going to be doing a bit of a drop. The Dark Templars, Sentries, and Stalkers are ready to intercept it. The Marines are now coming over, going to shut down this pylon as well. but this medevac should not get that much damage in at all. We can see more Zealots now once again will be engaging. The Marines are upgraded 1-0, stimming in, going after the Stalker. The Stalker quickly destroyed. Now going after the Sentries. Trying to do a hot pickup there, but that Guardian Shield reducing the amount of damage too significantly, as a Dark Templar now sitting over here, perhaps going to try to test the waters once more. It almost feels like Valkyrie doesn't realize how much of an advantage he is in. His economy is more than triple than his opponent now, as Valkyrie now comes back with these Marauders, and once again going to be pushing out a Nexus, trying to be reestablished by DarkChigo, and my daughter wants to see me cast as well, so let me see. So here we are. If you hear any bumping, that is because my daughter is on my lap trying to take a look. So DarkChigo very far behind, 31, 33 food compared to over 42. Bring up the production tab. We are going into a Ghost Academy as well, finally. So the EMP Shockwave will be able to reveal, and now the Marines and the Marauders finally pushing in. This GG has been a long time coming. I believe the army is just going to be too strong. Going after the units now. Not enough units at all to counter. No scanner sweeps coming in just quite yet, and there is the GG. So the score is now tied at 1 game apiece.